For more than a century, the story of the Titanic has fascinated and haunted the world. Books, documentaries, and films have tried to capture every possible detail of that fateful night in April 1912. Yet, after more than 100 years, something new has emerged from the depths, a discovery that challenges everything we thought we knew. A forgotten passenger, Daniel Whitaker, once lost to history, has returned through an impossible relic, a camera that somehow survived the ocean's crushing depths. What it revealed wasn't just history, it was a voice from the past refusing to fade. The man history forgot. Daniel Whitaker's name appeared only once, on the Titanic's second-class passenger list. A 28-year-old journalist from London, he boarded the ship on April 10, 1912, along with hundreds of others seeking new beginnings. After the disaster, his name vanished from every record. No survivor mentioned him, and his body was never found. For decades, Whitaker existed only as a forgotten entry in the ship's manifest. Then, in 1987, a deep-sea expedition recovered a water-damaged leather satchel. Inside lay a notebook, its final entry written in a shaky hand. "The ship has hit an iceberg. I must chronicle it. I am taking photos. God protect me." The claim seemed impossible. How could a camera survive the freezing Atlantic? For years, the note was dismissed as desperation scribbled in chaos. The impossible discovery. That changed when, during a modern expedition, explorers found something extraordinary, a camera buried deep beneath the silt, about half a mile from the main wreck. The leather casing was astonishingly well preserved, and the spool of film inside appeared intact. Experts were baffled. The Kodak Brownie model found was identical to those sold in London in 1912, the very model Whitaker could have owned. As scientists examined the film, their disbelief grew. Against all odds, it had survived a century underwater. The decision to develop it was agonizing. What if it revealed not just history, but the final moments of lives lost forever? Unveiling the film. When the film was finally developed, the room fell silent. The first images were hauntingly ordinary. Passengers laughing, children playing on deck, a woman fixing her hat in the wind. But frame by frame, the tone darkened. Water crept across staircases, chandeliers swayed, and lifeboats hung crookedly over the Black Sea. One frame captured the grand staircase flooded waist-deep, reflections of terrified faces barely visible in the rising water. Then came the clock, frozen at 2:17 a.m., 3 minutes before the ship vanished beneath the waves. The final photographs defied logic, shots seemingly taken beneath the surface, showing an eerie stillness where the Titanic had just been. The man behind the lens serial numbers confirmed the camera's origin. It had been sold in 1912 to D. Whitaker of Fleet Street, London. Historians revisited his story, realizing that the same Daniel Whitaker had indeed boarded the Titanic. His notebook spoke of his desire to chronicle the voyage, and now it seemed he had done exactly that, right until the end. Yet his existence raised unsettling questions. No record of his journalism career existed. No photographs of him remained. Even his recovered press pass had faded so completely that his face was gone. It was as though he'd been erased, leaving behind only his work. Legacy of a lost witness. Today, Daniel Whitaker's name has taken its rightful place in history, not as a missing passenger, but as an accidental chronicler of humanity's most famous tragedy. His photographs bridge time itself, showing not just the Titanic's end, but the fragile beauty of moments before disaster. Whether you believe it's a gift from the past or a haunting echo that should have remained buried, one truth endures. Even in silence, some stories refuse to sink.